And if you look at the amount of different companies out there today that have appointment reminders, we look at healthcare clinics. Here's a dear friend of mine, Dr. Darren Upchurch, runs chiropractic clinics. And as with whether it be a chiropractic clinic, whether it be a dentist clinic, whether it be an MD, a DO, whether it be a spa, a salon, a car dealership, there's lots of companies out there that have scheduled appointments, and they need to remind their clients or customers of that appointment time. As I'm telling you right now, the way to do it is not a telephone call, and it's most certainly not an email. People don't like telephone calls because it disrupts their day, and most people with caller ID will never answer your call anyways unless they know exactly who's calling. So if you want to alert someone and remind them of an appointment, today it's all about a text message alert. And the great thing is it's a huge time saver from the business owner's perspective. The amount of time that people waste trying to track people down via the telephone is endless. So here we have a simple campaign for Dr. Upchurch. In this case, text MaxLife to 90210. You get their new patient special. Personal campaign, of which we'll look at here in a moment, Dr. D. And people go, well, you know, how do people know about this? Well, simple. He put a sign up starting within his practice. Simple sign. Guys, mobile doesn't need to be elaborate. Start with in-store signage. Put it out in your Facebook. Then put it out on Facebook. Put it out on Twitter if you do any type of print media, radio, television, billboards. That keyword becomes your brand and everything about developing community for future offerings, information specials, etc. So let's look at how, in this case, you would do a scheduled appointment reminder. So here, it's real simple in regard to, I want to begin by showing you our templates. So an appointment reminder, and we'll just associate it with, in this case, Mario's hair design, because that's a similar thing. So we're going to hit templates. We're going to go to the template that we want it associated with, and we're going to call this MHD for Mario's hair designers. Now, your subject is appointment reminder from Mario. Just a friendly reminder of your appointment today at Mario's Hair Designers. And that's all you need to do. Now from there, you simply save the template. Now let's just say that you have an individual that has an appointment coming up for, in this case, Mario's Hair Designers. You simply hit the individual button, select where the data will be stored. You only have to do this once because it will now store the data. We'll just do John Doe, and let's just say that John Doe's telephone number is this. We'll hit subscribe automatically, and then we simply select our template. Automatically populates all the fields, and all we do is the appointment time. Let's just say that it was on the 27th of January. The appointment is at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Obviously, if it's at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you're not going to alert them at 5 o'clock. Let's alert them at 12 noon, which is 5 hours prior. Hit the appointment time, which now puts it immediately in, and hit send message. Now, that is going to go out on January 27th at 12 noon for John Doe's hair appointment. How do you know that? Go to your calendar. There it is on the 27th. If you need to edit it, simply hit it, and you can change the appointment time. You can change the alert schedule, and then once it's changed, let's just say that we want to alert them at 1 o'clock instead of 12 noon. Now we hit update all, and you're instantly. Guys, that is the way to do an appointment reminder. It's simple. It takes less than 10 seconds in order to input, and it's the way that people communicate today. You know, people today would rather text than talk. You know, the cover of USA Today last Thursday, 2010, the year we stopped talking. Now, when you have the ability to set up, and we'll talk about price point here in a moment, but to set a full mobile media campaign in place with 90210 with no setup fees or contracts for as little as $99 per month. Guys, you can't get a tiny little classified ad in a local newspaper for a week for that price point. You know, people can't afford not to utilize mobile as their main communication channel today. So we've covered mobile VIP clubs,